In this video, we will reviewing GPT 5.5 and it's claiming to be better than all other models. So if you see on the launch page, there are different types of benchmark that is beating Opus 4.7, 3.1 Pro. And if you haven't watched the other models, I have reviewed 4.7, Kimi K2.6, Minimax. These are the model capabilities, all the charts, and you can go ahead and watch that yourself. I managed to create the 4 apps using Codex because of my limits. And if I show you the Codex here, my rate limits, only the 11% is left until this particular time. So I don't want to waste more time and want to show you what it's all about. So I created 4 apps. I used 5.5 high thinking model, not extra high, because it will cost more credits. And here are the prompts that I used. You can check that on the description box. Let's move on to the first, which is a full stack web app. So I will be creating a ShiftBoard, which is restaurant and retail staff scheduling platform. And I specified each and everything, all the UI, including the spaces, typography, each and everything is there. Open this in the external browser. So this is a login page and I didn't iterate this. So whatever you're seeing right now is on one go. It has 2 logins. First is the manager who manage all this staff scheduling and add the schedule as well. So let's log in with the manager account here with this demo logins available. No thanks. And so there is a schedule. One more server needed on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. Okay. So generate with the app won't be working because I didn't plug in any OpenAI key. This is the UI. This is the graph. This is the schedule that manager will be seeing. If I see a notification, so it just opened a notification into its dedicated page, which I don't want. So let's click on mark all as read. There's a navigation which is lacking here. So I mark all as read, but it didn't do that. Also no drop down, which I mentioned in my prompt. Let's go to the settings here. Again, the dedicated page with no navigation. I don't think that's what I want. So there's an employee list. I cannot view the employee or add any employee. So I will say no. Okay, so approval and deny is also not working. So let's go to the reports here. Okay, these are the standard graphs here. So let's create a shift. So Ben Tan, the cashier, will be working on 25th and today is 24th on 9 a.m. to, let's say, until 9 p.m. So here is the cashier role. Let's click on something like you fire. So then let's click on shift. Okay, save shift is also not working. So nothing is working right now. I give it a just 1 out of 5. We tested apps on K2.6, Minimax 2.7, GLM 5.1, and Opus 4.7. All did it without any problem. A frontier model like 5.5 with the high thinking model, it should be working, and it did. I want to show you one more feature of the Codex, which is, I think, the game changer. So here I can say use at browser use to test manager and employee functionality, like adding shift, flow, and all other. So now it will use the browser use and automatically it's actually a browsing app in real time and also fixing some things there. So it says, okay, so there was no database demo mode that made action behave as a no ops. So it's going to fix that. So after one iteration, maybe all the features that was not working maybe work now. Now you can see it start using its own cursor and now browsing between the features that was not working. So let me enlarge that to see what is going on. So there you go. Currently it's adding the manager shift is now visually verified visually. Okay, so it's did added it and click on public view and now employees. So as you can see visually it's changing everything here and testing every part of the app and let it done. Codex is done with the verification everything and it says everything is passed. So let's click on external browser. Let's test the employee one version. Click on login. No thanks. So here, so this will be my schedule for the week. And let's see, click on request swap. So we cannot swap until it's actually ongoing jobs. So obviously click on the request and let's add something like I need time off for this period. Just a wife problem. Anyway, click on submit. Okay, so it's working. So availability. So let's click on save availability. So if I'm available on these dates, so it's click on save. If I'm not, so click on that and click on save. Okay, it did work. So the functionality is working. Let's go again, manager app, click on login and there you go. So these are the shifts. So click on save shift. Yeah, it did, but no messages has been displayed. Anyway, so there are the employees. So status was approved. Okay. And as a request, So yeah, justified problem. So it's working. If I click on approve, so it did work. And there's a report and there's a settings. Okay, so it was working anyway. So let's mark all as read. Go to here and it's also not working. So UI UX is pretty crap, to be honest. But after one iteration of app is working, so no problem in that. So maybe I will increase my points to 2.5 out of 5. All the other models, even the open source model like Kimi K2.6 did way better than this. Now let's move on to the next is UI UX front end test. So here, this was my prompt, which is SaaS analytical platform landing page. You can check the prompt in the description section. Let me open that in the Chrome. Okay, so this is the landing page and the hero section. Oh, wow. So it added the cursor animation that I requested with the clicks on different part of the dashboard and also the name changing on the pop-ups. Great work, pretty. And there's a scrolling animation with sample mockups. You can see here, this is not the image, so it's coded with the SVG. So 5.5 did a great job. And also this hover effect that I suggested in my prompt. So these are the different features with the sample mockups. And also these are not the images. Animation looks great, pretty great. And also it did follow my instruction for the color, typography, spacing, animation as well. That is great. And if I click on next, this is the testimonial looks and transparent pricing. Let's test that on, annual and monthly. It's also working. Click on this. Everything was great, to be honest. So kudos to the GPT 5.5. This is the 5 out of 5 stars from me for a model like this in one go. So now moving forward to the next is a Mac app. I created this font manager app. It will scan system for the fonts and it will show you the preview of our fonts. Here is the app, Mac app. It is created based on the Electron and these are the previews. This is great. If you say, I say my name is Ram. So these, okay, it's working. I cannot increase the size. So this is something which is not working. So this is a grid mode working, comparison mode if I want to compare two like that, and it will show that here. So let's go to the list and click on any font. So it will show you the preview on the right. So regular, semi-bold, and I can add any notes here. Let's say add notes, something. Oh yeah, it did add the tags here as well. So there's the alphabet, numbers, the line, and also the custom. My name is Raman, and this is custom. And I can remove this as favorite and add that as favorite. It's working. So let's see if it's saved to the downloads. Let's check that out. Click on downloads. Yeah, it did add that. Let me show you the image here. So this is the export as PNG. Great job. There's a copy font name as well. So yeah, font name is copied and let's see if it's actually copied. Now let's look at the system fonts and okay. So top rated font by me and all the tags which I already showed you. Let's go to the settings. So we can rescan the fonts and it says added 0 new font. This is the keyboard shortcuts. Let's test all these shortcuts. Command plus F for the search. So it did work. Navigate between the tool list with the arrow keys. I can simply browse that with the help of arrow keys. You can see. And also if I want to toggle the on the click, I can do that. Great. So every shortcut is also working. At default font, I don't think it's working. Anyway, in one go, it did work and also looks very native to the Mac. So I give it a 5 out of 5 for this. And moving on to the last, which is this game, and which is actually a Gem Blast game. You can say a Candy Crush clone. So let me open this game here. And there you go. So level selected. So it will open this game. And let's play. So there you go. Okay. So it did work. The graphics and animation and the sound system is really great. And let's click on this. Wow. I'm pretty bad at gaming, to be very honest. So there you go. Okay, so what's next? Okay, so only few points left. What we can do here? There you go. I think it should, okay. Level complete. So we can either try the next level. So there you go. Okay, so it increases the level 2 with the 2500 points. So it did a great job. I personally liked it. So I give it a 5 out of 5 for one go. A game like this, very intuitive, also added the sound effects. So that's it. So let's look at my limits of the browser use. Okay, so I'm done with so limit has been reached with the 0%, so I cannot use more. Anyway, so this is about the 5.5 model, and I concluded that it's actually very good. If you see the UX part, gaming part, and also the Mac app that is created, it looks very native. Also, a full stack app, it needs to work on it, because even if after one iteration something was working, and also the user experience is crap, and even the flow from the manager and employee, not that what we wanted from the app itself. So this was about the 5.5. What do you think about it? Do let me in the comment box. See you in the next video.